welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight, a good one on Thursday Night Primetime. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons on Thursday Night Primetime. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here in Atlanta. Now it's Bucky Irving to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason, and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Yeah, you have to feel good, Mike, seeing Baker Mayfield back established as a franchise NFL quarterback. He had such a tough journey these last couple years, bouncing around multiple spots around the league. And then last year, down in Tampa, he has a chance to get them to the NFC Championship game just a few plays away. He continues to play up to his potential. This team's going to be tough to beat.
It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. That's an incompletion. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll lead. They'll send their tight end left. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He'll try and get there on the ground. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Falcons have come up with the recovery.
And that's just going to be a really deflating work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
The Falcons come out and they are led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Back at the 39-yard line.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Mooney in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
Third and long. From from the gun on third down. Here's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down, you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle. Ball falls incomplete. Now brings up fourth down.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. The Buccaneers offense ready to possess the football for the second time. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. They go play action with Mayfield. Let's get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. Throwing is Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he's going to be taken down. They had the right play call. The screen goes for 15. And a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen call.
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
Brings up second and 12. At the 40-yard line.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and trouble. It's Otten in motion. Right back to Irving. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
Over the middle, that's Godwin. A gain of 15. Well done. Facing third and 14, they pick it up.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Mike Hughes is there with the tackle.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and 8. Here's Godwin working the right side. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
On the play. It's third down.
To throw is Mayfield. This one just too far for the receiver out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
Yeah, so it seemed the second they broke the huddle, Mike, that there was some confusion. I'm not sure everybody got on the same page before that ball was snapped.
So, on fourth down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. The Falcons are going to send Jamal Agnew deep to return. And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons offense ready for their second possession. They had a disappointing quick 3-and-out on that opening drive, so they'll try it again here in a scoreless game with 1st and 10. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. He finds Darnell Mooney for the catch. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. Headed left, buying time. Looks like we have an injured Falcon on this play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Mooney in motion. They run over center with Robinson. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Zion McCullough there on the tackle.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
3rd down and 3. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he puts his head down and he picks up the 1st down.
A 5-yard gain on the play. That's good for a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain of 11 on that one. 1st down, Atlanta.
That's another.
This is already a little better than the first time they had the ball, Mike. Remember, opening possession, 3 and out. Showing some signs of life here now. Nice pick up there by the back to pick up the 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Cousins. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide-angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and ball's incomplete.
Now a 2nd down throw for Cousins. That's caught left side by Pitts. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. That's complete. He's got it to London. 15 yards through the air. It's good for a Falcon 1st down.
That's good for a Falcons 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
They go play action with Cousins. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll be second down. Here's Cousins throwing from the pistol. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. And it's going to be fourth down.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. And next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Fourth down, and the Falcons turn to Younghoe Koo for the field goal. This will be a 41, and the Falcons will take a 3-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. This group slow to get things in gear in this one. Lost fumble on the opening drive, followed by a punt last time they had it. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Mayfield to throw. This one on target to Godwin. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, taken down and 7. They'll run with Irving. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
What you see there is really the key to a good free safety blitz. Time the snap so that the offense cannot determine that you're rushing. It's exactly what happened here. He's able to bring the ball carrier down for a loss.
So we are through one here on Thursday Night Primetime. It's the Falcons with the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. On to the second, Buccaneers in possession of the football as they begin with 3rd and 8. They send Godwin in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Good hustle by the defense. They beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
That screen just never had a chance. Anytime the running back has the ball and he's making guys miss in the backfield, there's going to be no timing to the play. It just allows too much time for the rest of the defense in pursuit to get there, and in this case winds up as no gain.
It's Riley Dixon coming on now. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something in. Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is blocked. Into space. And he will score! Touchdown, Falcons! Big play from the special teams there, Greg. Not only did they come up with the block, but they return it for the touchdown, get a little bit of momentum with this big play.
Yeah, there's always a little bit of a risk and reward that a coach has to balance anytime he calls for a punt rush. And we saw there exactly why you do it. You're able to get your hand, block the ball, and in this case, you get the extra bonus because it leads to a touchdown.
Younghoe Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Falcons are out to a 10-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Bucs offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession.
23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. The look underneath here for Irving. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
That's BUCS in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. A short one there to Otten. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. A gain there of 10 yards. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
And you'll get this up to the 44. Hayden Ellis in on that stop.
44-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
Second down, they need 7. Throwing is Mayfield. Left side, he's got BUCS. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line.
A gain of 12.
It's a gain of 12 then. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Oftentimes in the NFL, Mike, blitzing a good quarterback can kind of be feast or famine, because what you do is you actually speed up their process of identifying the open target. So in this case, it's an underneath safety outlet, but the reason he went there so fast is because he was triggered to that target from the blitz.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Mayfield. is left side and caught by Evan.
Mayfield's pass.
And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's third down.
It's a gain of 4, and it's third down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one is caught by Shepard.
Mayfield's pass.
He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
The Buccaneer first down.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He runs with it.
Baker Mayfield scrambles from the pocket. He was brought down by Mike Hughes. It's a gain of 6. First down.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a first down.
Baker gonna tap this one forward. And that didn't fool anyone. They'll chase him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
And time runs out there. He just airmails it towards the bench. Incomplete. Sense a little frustration there. It brings up third down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
A gain of 7, but it's fourth down.
On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. This about as short as you can get. Well, the snap, a poor one, and it's blocked.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a first down.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They've got the 10-0 advantage here early, and they'll see if they can add to it. Beginning on this drive, 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Cousins. That's caught. Right side. It's London. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 16-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 9 yards to go.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, You want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. It is a big play there for the Falcons.
That's good.
A gain of 48.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day. It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
2nd and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. 2nd down. Cousins. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson, and he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. Ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
It's a gain of 11.
That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. And what does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
It is 2nd and 6. Cousins to throw. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Cousins. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Ray McCloud.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive?
Oh, not the best of snaps, and this one is big hole left side. He's to the 40. To the 20, and he will go all the way. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, those are the momentum swings that get you. One team is looking to add 3. Instead, the other team adds 6, thanks to the ability to block the kick.
Yeah, and in this case, Mike, the players are constantly reminded by the coaches, you never know. Just keep rushing, keep rushing. You could rush 100 times, but if you do it full speed, the 101st, you stick your hand up. That's the one where it connects with the ball. In this case, that's exactly what happens. Scoop, score, change the game.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs are on the board. It's 10-7.
10. Buccaneers 7.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Jamal Agnew now to return. Ooh. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense getting set to get back to work. On first down, Cousins. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. On the handoff, it's Robinson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. Greg and I back to Atlanta. In a moment, it's 3rd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Cousins. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And the Falcons, first down. First and 10.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help.
Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Off the play fake, here's Cousins. That's into the hands of Warner, the tight end. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
3rd and a long way to go. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. He's going to look for the home run ball. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there.
Automatic first down.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A give, and here comes Robinson. And he finds some space after a gain of 7 on first down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Second down and 3. Cousins now. The ball comes out. And no turnover here, but the guard's able to get the football and get on it to keep possession.
Yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Cousins He's going to take a shot here for Mooney. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
Out is Younghoe Koo to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Falcons going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Buccaneers offense going to get it one last time here late in the opening half. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. Get this complete right side to Otton. And he's out of bounds. Gain of 4. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. Now there's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
A 3-yard gain on the play brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Throwing is Baker. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Pass thrown deep for Godwin. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Falcons offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Another run here for Robinson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Great job there by the defensive lineman. You can see, Mike, why he is one of the best interior players in the entire league, using his strength and his speed to get through into the backfield, take the running back down for a loss.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
That's really well done defensively, Mike. The key to these situations is you got to engage with the blocker, bottle it up, but then you have to get off the block, find the ball, bring them down. That's exactly what they do. No gain, 4th down.
The Falcons send their punting unit out as he's on to punt for the 2nd time.
Roughing the kicker. Defense. Automatic 1st down.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He takes off.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. There he goes again.
Well, the quarterback didn't gain a whole lot there, Mike, but frankly, he didn't need a whole lot either. Nice job understanding the situation, when to pull it down, and he's able to pick up the 1st down on his own.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Robinson. He'll get him behind his blockers, get forward for a pickup of 3. From his corner spot, Jamel Dean ends that play.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the BUCS 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Penix. He's going to tuck it and go. A 1st down on the scramble with a gain of 16.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Back at the 24-yard
Back's
line.
doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a much better result here. Give him 7 And it sets up third down.
17-yard line. That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on third down. Here's pass. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons will extend their third quarter lead.
Buccaneers 7.
Scott, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to kickoff of this second half. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Irving now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Buccaneers offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Throwing is Mayfield. That's caught left side by Ottens. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down at the 34-yard line.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 2. On the handoff, it's Irving. And he's going to get first down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of 7. First down, Buccaneers.
They'll go again here with Irving. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
He's across midfield.
Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
And a Buccaneer.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate. And that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Right back to Irving. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line. And next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Tight end, the motion man to the right. Here's carry number 1 for Rashad White.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
A tough spot here. Third and long. Now Mayfield. That pass to the sideline. Nice job to bring it in and stay in bounds, but still short of that first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch, that both feet remain in bounds.
This one angles out of bounds, and the mark comes inside the 15-yard line. Here's Bijan Robinson, and the Falcon offense set for their next drive. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Guys, what are you doing? Better than this. Why are you giving up? Oh, man, come on!
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 14-yard line.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Third down and 3. They'll throw. It's Penix. Taking off. He'll try to get there. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a 1st down.
17 yards. That's good for a Falcons 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Great job here by the quarterback on 3rd and short, knowing that if nothing's there downfield, he can pick this up with his legs. And not only is he able to pick up the 1st down, he gets a whole lot more than that.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. The RPO, that one is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They run over center with Robinson. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Christian Izzy there to bring him down.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a yard. On the ground, it's the tight end. Oh, he's trying to use the big frame to push forward, but I don't think he's going to get there. He's held up at the line of scrimmage, and now it's 4th down. Fourth down, and here's Penix. Now he'll work his way out right. And he'll give himself up after picking up the 1st down. The risk pays off to the tune of 16 yards.
For a Falcons
4th and short. Initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the 1st down, and keeps this drive alive.
Here's Robinson. He's got space inside the 25. And he's out of bounds here. It's a big pickup at the end here of the 3rd quarter of play. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Thursday Night Primetime continues after this. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's to Mooney. Complete right side. Jennings out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
Brings up second down at the 9-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 6. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it, and he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
Brings up 3rd
We
and
typically
7.
see the big guys up front, Mike, make plays at the line. But every so often, he's able to drive through, get in the backfield, and take them down for a loss.
A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Penix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked up by Zion McCollum.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Bucs offense ready to take over possession of the football. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Baker to throw. Out right and catch made. That's BUCS.
Complete to BUCS. A gain of 4. Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Over the middle, that's Godwin. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
A gain of 14.
Number 14 with a pickup of 14. And a 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second down at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 3. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
He's brought down at the 31.
They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Buccaneers.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain.
A pass, it's complete. It's Shepard. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3. At the Falcons' 23-yard line.
From the 23, this is 2nd and 3. Mayfield to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
Here's a run, and he will score! Game on!
Touchdown,
Bucky
Tampa Bay.
Irving. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. It's up and through. And the Buccaneers will cut it to a 2-point lead.
16. Buccaneers 14.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the fourth quarter as they kick it off. Agnew on the return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Falcons offense starting to trot out for this next possession. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. On play action, Penix. Open man down the field, Mooney. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter. An even 40 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
25-yard line.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
23-yard line. Brings up second down.
Here's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down. They'll run the sneak. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line, but the official signal, he's got enough for the first down.
That's good for a Falcons first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Run it here with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Buccaneers' 14-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
Brings up third down.
And what started out as a promising drive, now they find themselves in 3rd and long. After being stuffed for a loss, On first down with that ground game, they came right back to it, trying to make up some of those lost yards. The defense was having none of it. 3rd and long.
Pitts is the man in motion. On 3rd down, Penix. That's caught right side. It's London. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up 4th down.
This is a really popular concept on 3rd down. It's good versus man, it's good versus zone. They call it mesh routes or drag routes. They want to create some traffic in the middle of the field.
And this is blocked. They got it.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic 1st down, but he does it. Not only does he get through, almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
The Buccaneers offense ready to take over once more. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. To throw is Mayfield. Gets this one into the hands of his receiver, Godwin. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
They send Godwin in motion. They go play action with Mayfield. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards. 1st down, Tampa Bay.
So everyone's going to focus on the throw, right, Mike? But it was really the way he used his eyes to manipulate the defense that really made that shot downfield possible.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. We'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
Complete to number 9, Emeka Egbuka. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
It's Otten in motion. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll stick to the ground. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
On the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Makes the score Buccaneers 17, Falcons 16.
So, after the field goal to take the lead, kicker is back out there to send this one away. Agnew on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Falcons offense back onto the field for their next possession. This is 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. It's now a timeout. That's their first, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Over the middle, he gets that to McLeod. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains, 19 for this one.
First down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Moving left, he'll tuck it and take off. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
At the 28-yard line.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
Here comes 2nd down. Play action. It's Penix. The 2nd down throw is incomplete.
Intended for Charlie Werner.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
That's complete. He's got it to London. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Do this! Big play!
From the gun, here is Penix. Off he goes. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. This is their second. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
At the 13-yard line.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
2nd and 6 coming up. They'll run with Robinson. And the Falcons are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. The clock will stop with 35 seconds to go.
4-yard line.
Now, 1st and goal. Now Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And this is a touchdown! They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. All right, so the Falcons try to add on a 2-point conversion here.
The Falcons will line up for the
They'll run with Robinson.
And
this time they stop him short of the goal line. Touchdown a moment ago. No two-point conversion to add on as they come up empty. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return is Sean Tucker. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield and the BUCS ready to get back to work. Here's first down. Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And he'll be taken down. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
As the saying goes, Mike, you need your big-time players to make big-time plays, and the moment doesn't get bigger than this. Find yourself down. A touchdown gives you a chance to win this thing in regulation, and I think they got a shot.
So it's a win here for the Falcons. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.